This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines. After a string of misconduct cases among its ranks, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is facing questions about its workplace culture. Over the past 9 months, 6 staff members were caught up in an academic cheating scandal. Then came a series of deputies accused of domestic violence. And most recently, a newly promoted major lost his job after showing up drunk on duty. That major, Troy Morgan, had just been promoted in February. In one of the domestic violence cases, a deputy allegedly held a gun to a woman's head and forced it into her mouth. He remains jailed on kidnapping charges. In response to the questions, the sheriff's office denies any cultural problems. In a statement to the Tampa Bay Times, the agency said the actions of a few do not define the thousands of professionals who serve with integrity. It pointed to its willingness to confront misconduct directly. But critics, including the father of a deputy killed in a murder-suicide, say the agency lacks a deeper understanding of domestic violence patterns. Florida Attorney General James Athmeier spoke out on his threat to remove Tampa Mayor Jane Castor from office. WMNF's Chris Young reports Athmeier was at the Tampa Tiger Bay Club Friday.
Uthmeier took a question regarding a public warning he sent in March to Tampa Mayor Jane Castor, threatening to have her removed from office. On social media, he posted a letter saying Castor was forcing, quote, sanctuary policies on Tampa police by reducing police cooperation with immigration enforcement.
First and foremost, when it comes to the mayor, there's a statutory duty, as I've said, to engage in best efforts to support the federal government with immigration enforcement. That's not gobbledygook. That is Florida law. So if you're somebody that's indicating you're no longer going to engage in the 287G process, you're no longer going to provide support when asked, without a good justification, you're breaking the law.
Castor responded with a revised policy for TPD. Among other things, it included the removal of a restriction for police to investigate the legal status of a victim or witness of a crime. Last year, the Tampa Police Department signed a 287G agreement, which allows local law enforcement some powers under ICE for federal immigration enforcement. Chris Young, WMNF News, Tampa.
The Tampa Bay Lightning lost in overtime last night, 4-3. They are now down a game to the Montreal Canadiens in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Bulls gave up 3 short-handed goals, including the game winner in overtime. In the locker room after the game, forward Brandon Hagel took part of the blame for the loss.
Yeah, I mean, we knew they had a good power play. We're going to execute on the penalty kill. I mean, it's pretty simple, I think. It starts with myself, starts with Sorelli. It's our job to kill penalties off, and we didn't do that.
Hagel had 2 goals, but it wasn't enough for the Lightning. Game 2 is tomorrow night in Tampa. With the Tampa Bay Lightning heading into the playoffs, higher ticket prices are making some fans rethink how they'll watch the games. WMNF's Daria Miranova spoke with fans.
For many people, just getting into the NHL arena is expensive. Local events director Matthew Christopher paid more than $200 for a ticket, not including parking or food.
I was around the $260 mark, and I was in the 300s. Playoffs coming up, I don't want to spend more than like around $500 per person. I feel like any more than that is just kind of out of my budget range. Location does not matter because you get the same vibe no matter where you are.
But not all fans can afford these prices. Some of them say even regular season tickets are already at their limit. For families, even one game can get expensive once you add up parking, food, and merchandise. Sometimes they spend just $5 to $20 inside the arena by taking advantage of promotions or eating before they arrive. This resident wanted to remain anonymous.
Probably like $75. I'm cheap. Yeah, I don't have the budget for the playoffs, so I'm not going to be able to go.
This wasn't always the case. Back in the 2024 first-round playoffs, Lightning fans could get in for under $100. Now, that's the baseline, plus taxes and fees. As the team advances, prices keep going up, so many fans plan to support the Lightning from home. For WMNF News, Daria Miranova.
Today, it will be partially sunny with highs in the mid-80s. Tonight, it will be clear with lows in the low 60s, and tomorrow it will be sunny and warm with highs in the high 80s. I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.